Hello everyone, this will be the review of game Awkward, and the key was provided by developer. The game is actually a psychotest that gives you strange questions in which you might lie or you might be honest, which is usually helpful if people know that you are honest and saying something that's not really politically correct or I would say according to the will of the majority. So I decided to be completely honest in this game and give it 2 rounds and just go through it. And maybe even say why I think this way. We'll treat it as a sort of psycho test that I am giving you. I'm giving you my honest answers. And also just show you the game, because the whole game is just that, from what I understand. Now we have a couple of settings. Language is only UK and USA English. Live show, I don't know, because I'm not using any streaming technology, nothing like that. I just record. And audio, I just switch off music because I want to focus. And the game has some modes for more people, but I am on my own. So I have no friends, I cannot play against someone. I will just be honest about the questions, and that's it. That's the game overall. I can't show you the whole of it because there's too many questions, but I'm just gonna show you. I don't know what live show, how you do it, how do you do it via Steam? How am I supposed to do it? Do I have to connect my Twitch or whatever? No idea. But I will do this solo thing. Again, I did it once, and I think we will do it twice. We'll see, but I guess one might not be enough to show you. I don't want to show you all the questions. Well, let's just go through it once. Maybe even once would be enough. Alright, so it begins. Round 1. By the way, there are achievements there as well. Guess the answer. Okay, I'm not gonna guess the answers. I'm gonna tell you what I think. How do you prefer to watch a TV show? Being watched in one go. Of course in one go. Of course in one go. Especially on the internet. Just watch all the episodes one by one. That's much better. I don't know why there is this part. I don't know what it means really. It's like supposed to be telling you if you are going with the mainstream or against the mainstream. I guess that's the idea. But well, I'm just answering, you know. Like, someone asks me the question, I can answer it. There's no problem. I almost always do it. To a backstage surgeon, butt implant, facelift. None of them. Butt implant. Yeah, face is more important, I guess. So butt implant. I wouldn't do any of them. Okay. So that was according to the will of the majority, I guess. Alright. That's quite loud, I must say. The graphics are quite basic, I would say, but they're enough. This is just presenting us questions. Least acceptable, living nail clippings, living cramps. Which is more? I think cramps is worse. More problems with bacteria,
really cute.
I guess. Yeah. That's, you know, food can decompose. Nails, not really. They just stay the way they are. What is it? There's too much clicking overall. I would like to just go one by one. Which have we probably eaten more of Hot Pockets? I don't even know what it is. We don't have them in Poland, so steaks. I can afford them, but those I maybe had once. Steaks I like, so I can't afford them, but I like them. Right. Well, I don't know them because that's not the place for Hot Pockets. I barely know what they are. Yeah. Apparently majority of the world knows Hot Pockets, and I don't. Right, I don't know what's supposed to do. Those pictures and less or more conformity. Like, I have high conformity so far. So I'm not very special, I'm just like everybody else. Alright. This is round 2. I guess we can just do it once. Any genre of music? Yes, of course there is. Well, I hate most genres of music. I generally hate music, most of it. It's quite annoying. Unless it's like really good, but it's rare. Maybe 1% music I like. Okay. If a movie was about your time at school, how would you character mostly? Oh, I'm both. Evil gossip. What does it mean? Am I being gossiped about or am I being gossiper? Well, I would be nerd probably. I played games at school.
Awkward.
Even like board games. Because I didn't really have a computer when I was starting school. So, yeah. People are gossiping or being gossiped about. Maybe they didn't know as well. I don't know. It's not really awkward so far. It's not at all. I don't get any strange questions so far. It's not shocking for me. What do you think of a mother eating their placenta? Okay, that's shocking. Well, you know, you can make any meat good if you know how. It will just be tasty and look like something good, even when origin is strange. So, you know, if you can make it taste good, I would eat it. So, whatever. Food is beneficial, I guess.
That's awkward.
Yeah, whatever. I don't mind, really. Yeah, I know what's placenta, by the way. I'm not that good at English, but I know that one. Right. Of course, everybody's like, ugh. I mean, I like Asian food, and I tried some strange stuff. The stuff that I was able to get. Have you ever thrown up in someone's car? Yes, I did. I just was really sick. Okay, I did. Happens to everyone. Well, not to everyone. Might happen. No, movement makes it more likely to vomit after you were sick already. You have to get home, right? You have to clean your system and go to sleep. So it's quite normal. You just should use something to make it a little less messy. But that's nothing I would be ashamed of. I'm generally not ashamed of anything in my life. So you can give me all 5,000 questions, you know. It's just the problem of time. I can answer anything. You can post any question you want, and I will most likely. If it's not giving out data that would hurt me, like if you ask me about my code or a password or something like that, I can answer any question. If you want to comment, I can answer any question you want. I don't find any question like, you know, the one that shouldn't be posted. You can post any question, no problem. Of course I would. That would set me for life where I live.
Cute.
Yeah. This is pretty much as a person in Poland gets in their whole life. Roughly. So it's like everything you will ever earn if you work 40 years. That's how poor is Poland. So of course I would do it overnight. Why not? That's a lot of money. Yeah. Yeah, most people do it, of course they would. Why work if you don't have to? Is there anyone you can find it difficult? Yeah, I guess. Like almost all of them. You know, I don't converse too much. I don't like talking. I like action. I prefer action to talking. Right. Is that it? No, I don't think so. Well, is that it? Is that all? That was short. I want more. Maybe one more. Let's check the time. Give me just a moment. I'll just see what happens when we finish. Is that it? Do we get a final round? No. Okay, play again. That's not enough.
Here we go again.
Alright, so one round is short. It's 5 minutes or so. I'll do one more. I don't care. Try to shock me. You didn't. The placenta one was like, okay, I answered, no problem. I would eat it. Would you prefer the ability to rewind time? Freeze time. Rewind. Freeze time. I'll go for freeze time. I mean, if you can't do something, you won't be able to do it anyway, right? The next time you will also fail. Freezing time gives you options. Well, it depends how physics work. Because if you freeze time and you move, then your movement will be super fast, which means you will go faster than light, which means you will explode. So that's just academic thinking. It's impossible, really, to survive in the ability of freezing time. What would you rather sing at the karaoke? I know none of those songs. Summer Nights, River Deep. I don't know this one, so maybe this one, because I would be maybe aware what the song is. I don't know the other one completely. I can sing, by the way, so I could, but everybody would leave, so there's no point. I could do it, you know. Why would anybody want to listen to me? Right. How good? It's not good. It's disgusting. I have no memory. I'm like a computer without hard disk. Completely. Okay. Alright. Please go on. There's too much clicking in this game. Too much. I just want to go question, 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 question to 100 of them. I'm not guessing. I'm just answering. I don't want to. What would you rather name your child? Paris. Paris. Berlin. Berlin sounds... I would go Berlin. Why not? I know
that
people
cute?
are called Paris. So Berlin is like... I don't know. More unique, I would say. Probably many people think about Paris Hilton. I don't know any other Paris. Right. There's just one. Yeah, it should be like, go through it. Click. I want a button to click. Just go on with that. I don't know what those pictures have to do with anything. Like, is it like a positive picture? And if I'm fully conformist, that's good. And 100% is better? I don't know. No idea. Right. Have you ever had your heart broken? Of course I did. I had. Like three times? Twice? Was it? 3 times. 3 times, I guess. Yeah, 3 times. One was... well, I mean, I had 2 girlfriends, basically. So that was the 2 cases. The third one was that the girl didn't want to be my girlfriend. So I was heartbroken. I still am, by the way. So yeah. Have you ever gone to the movie theater alone? Yes. Of course I did. I just got money. You know, just go there. I'll pay it. Okay. Why not? I will. If you pay me and give me something, I will take it. Yeah. I don't want this so much noise. Like white noise. It's not necessary. When does your partner look the least attractive? That's a hard one. Drunk. Angry. I would say angry. Because then they hate me. Drunk is just a state, you go through it. Angry means they despise you. I mean, I wouldn't say they look least attractive. I would say that's something that concerns me. You know, you can just get sober. When you're angry, you will still be angry. If you hate someone for something, you will hate them, even if you hide it. So I would say this one. Yeah. Drunk is just, you know, temporal state. Hatred can be lifelong. Let's go on with that. Yeah, I just want a next question. Next question. Let me click through it. Do you think it's acceptable to ask a woman if she has plans to have children? Yes. Because, you know, the guy who is employing her is risking his money. You know, I would rather, if I was to risk money, I would rather do it myself than risk it. Because, you know, you don't want to lose money when starting to try to make it. You don't want to instantly lose it. Just pay someone because the law says so. I would have to pay someone for the work they done, not beforehand, not for a month, but just for the job you do. If you show up in a work day, I would pay you for this day. If you were there, if you're not there, I wouldn't pay you. That's how money should be distributed for the work you do. If you could choose one, what would you change about yourself? Eyes. I'm pretty. Nothing. Maybe eyes to make them strange, like I know Witcher. Lips. I have nice lips. I like my lips. I would kiss myself, but I can't. Yeah, just go on, because losing time here. I don't want to make it longer than necessary. The bells. Why there's the bells and leaves? I don't know. Who do you prefer to hang out with? My partners. I don't have a partner. Why would I hang out with their friends? I would like to hang out with her. Family, usually I hate their family. More like friends, I guess. Family is usually just a bad thing. I have bad experience with family. I would rather just take strangers than family. Somebody's family. They would judge you. Friends not necessarily. Is that it? I guess. Yeah, that's a short game. 5 minutes to per round. Okay, I'm not shocked. I didn't feel awkward. I'm too honest for it. Okay, so guys, Let me just make it less noisy. Just a word of warning: the game is expensive. It's $10 or so. So I would say for a psycho test that you can take yourself for free somewhere on the internet, or you might wanna do it with someone for fun, I definitely wouldn't pay this much money. This should be like $1, I would say. Because it's just answering questions, you know. You can do it anywhere in the internet. You can just take any test you want, just take another test. And the level of awkward, I'm a hard person for that. I don't think you could shock me with any question. You can try, you can treat it as a challenge. You can give me any question you want, just to shock me. I won't be shocked. I learned to use logic and not emotions, so I will just answer according to my knowledge and, you know, I will try to make the best choice, answer honestly by logic. And you just might not like it. You might not like my answer, but I will give it. I have no problem with answering a question. If you want to ask me any question, you can always try. If I won't be able to answer, I will tell you why. But it's not because it's awkward. It's not because it's private or something. I can just answer any question, no problem. So this game is not shocking to me. I can duel anybody in this game, and I won't move a muscle. I will just go through it. You know, I might be bored if the questions will repeat themselves. Okay, in my book, this is not a game. This is a psycho test, which can be useful because it's in one place. So, you know, 5,000 questions in one place. That's convenient. But aside from that, it's convenient and you can click through it. It's like interactive. This is too expensive, and it's not a game to me. I don't know what they mean by party. What do you mean? You have a party and you sit around a small computer, or you have a big screen, or then you do this when you drank or watch. I don't know. I was never on such a party. I don't know what you do on parties. Maybe that would be more interesting than just drinking for the sake of it and feeling, you know, bored or not where you wanna be. So maybe that would be better. But still, I don't know why. I could do it, but I am not after it. Is it done correctly? Yes, there is no problem. It only uses English, but you just click through it. I think there should be less clicking, and also it would be nice to have a slider for music and sound, not just on and off. I would like a slider. I'm not sure about. I think, yeah, I know there is resolution change if you start the game, from what I know. So I made it so that I can watch OBS recording. So it's there when you start, but I don't think it's in settings. And the amount of sound regulation is not enough, but at least it's there. At least we can switch on music or sound, but we cannot regulate it. I would prefer to be able to regulate it. The amount of content is okay for a psycho test, you know, like, I don't know, how much would be enough? 25 questions per test? Let's say 10 tests, 20, like 1,000. There's more. There's a lot of content actually, but yeah, because you can just look for it anywhere. You know, you can Google for a psycho test of any kind, and you would have hundreds or thousands or even more of them just online. So I don't know why I would pay for it. I could just look it up and do it with someone. Just go through one test or two. Yeah, it's conveniently like in a box, like all the questions, but they can repeat themselves. And I don't know if you can regulate. I don't think you can regulate how they repeat. Maybe they just not supposed to repeat. Maybe there is some algorithm about it. Maybe they are completely random. Hard to say. I wasn't shocked, but if someone is constantly lying and constantly being dishonest, it might be fun to see their reaction. In my case, I'm just honest by default, and you know, I just don't care. I don't care to say what I think. That's probably why I have very few viewers. People generally don't like me, but I like it. I find it funny to say things in people's face and see their reaction. So there might be some entertainment value in that. It might also give you some insight into your psychology if you're interested in it. But it's not really worth buying as a game, as something that would give you hours of fun. As you can see, it's very short. Like one round is 5 minutes. So how long can you do it? 100 rounds? It's 500 seconds. There will be not even 10 hours if you go through, like, you know, 100 times something. How long would it take to do all the questions? I don't know, probably a few days. But then what? That's it. That's all you can do. And then what? You repeat the same questions again? It's kind of pointless. So I find it interesting just to do it and say what I think, because I always say what I think, almost always, unless I have to. Okay, I want to say two things about being honest. So first of all, if you don't tell the truth, but you're trying to protect yourself or someone, I would say that's okay. That would be where I would be dishonest, where I'm protecting somebody or myself first, of course, because if I die, I can do anything, right? So I am the most important for myself. If I die, the universe stops existing from my perspective. So I want to survive, and then I want to save someone I care for. So you have to lie to do it. I would. The other thing is that you have to try to see somebody's perspective. So I can say I hate a game, but I have to also say that somebody might like it, and that's also my honest opinion. For me, a game can be 0 out of 10, but I would say this is 4 out of 10 for someone who likes it, or even 7 out of 10 for someone who likes it, even though I don't like it. But I'm trying to understand another person's perspective every time. At least I'm trying. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes I just cannot understand it. So that's about honesty. The game, how much to give it? I would give it 5 out of 10. It's one thing with a lot of content, and it's just done properly. It's not awesome. It doesn't give you other mechanics that are connected with the questions. It doesn't go into any sort of game mechanic. It doesn't create your character, like in Fallout, for instance, right? You had this test that is suggesting you the choice of your skills for the game that you are gonna play based on your answers. That's just the psycho test taken out of something bigger. That's just one thing. Somebody will ask you 5,000 questions, and then you will answer them, and you will see how many people answer the same, how many people answer the opposite. That's it. That's like one big test that you can divide in small pieces. So 5 out of 10, technically done correctly, but I would like the regulations. Maybe you want a silent music, maybe you want silent sound, maybe you want loud sound or loud music and small amount of sound. You should always be able to regulate it. Graphically, it's okay. It's just cards with text. So I've seen the cards, I've seen the text, I could read it. It's not a problem. Slightly too much clicking. I think there should be a button to skip that would make it faster. Just go through it, especially if you want to do it, a lot of it. Aside from them, it's just done correctly. The price is too high, in my opinion. I wouldn't buy it personally, but if I was to pay, I would pay somewhere between $1 and $5, not 10. So this is like overpriced, I would say. But yes, there is actually a lot of content in terms of questions. If there is actually 5,000 questions, I won't be doing them and counting them. They say there is 5,000, so maybe there is 5,000. Aside from them, I think you've seen the game. You've seen the gameplay completely. Like I did 2 rounds, so that's how the game goes. You can do it alone, or you can do it with someone. No idea how it works in social media if you do it live. So you have to ask someone who is doing Twitch, or make them play it on Twitch, and then ask them about opinion. I can't give it to you. I can only say what I think. So for me, that was okay. I wasn't feeling badly about it. I can answer any questions, as I said. To me, it wasn't shocking, but it might be shocking for some people, especially for those who lie a lot. So yeah, that would be it for awkward. I don't feel awkward, but I kinda had fun. That's why I did 2 rounds. So that would be it for awkward, and I will see you guys in the next review.